Floki could potentially become the next Shiba, Pepe or Doge, and here is why. Hello everyone, you are on the Otis channel and today we are talking about project called Floki. Currently the project ranks 56 on CoinMarketCap, but trust me, it has much greater potential. Let's go back in history. In 2021, Floki underwent a CTO community takeover, making it the first token in history to transition from developer control to full community governance. Thanks to this, the project reached a market capitalization of $3.5 billion. It's a project that has survived a bear market and continues to thrive, a remarkable feat for a meme coin run by its community. During the depth of the bear market, Floki's Telegram remained one of the most active communities in all of crypto, while other communities obsessed over burns, pumps, and short-term gains. Floki's community focused on charity and delivering real value to Web3. Now let's take a look at the numbers behind the Floki community. On Twitter, Floki's main account has over 600,000 followers, and if you check tools like Twitter Scout, you will see that the follower count continues to grow. Major funds, exchange companies, and influencers with millions of followers are closely watching this project. Additionally, Floki has community Telegram chats in multiple languages, such as the Chinese chat with over 180,000 members. What does the project say about itself on its official website? Floki has been mentioned by major companies such as CNN, Nasdaq, Yahoo Finance, Financial Times, Discovery, Forbes, and MTV. But what caught my attention the most about Floki and why I'm bullish on it? The launch of Valhalla mainnet in the Floki ecosystem. What is Valhalla? It's a full-fledged play-to-earn NFT metaverse. Yes, you heard that right, a complete game within the Floki ecosystem. This is what I talk about in every video. Value. If project lacks value, it won't last long. Now imagine this. A project launching a fully operational game where players can compete for $15 million treasury. I am confident the game will feature upgrades, NFTs, and much more, all tied to the Floki token. This means tokens will be bought off the market and will hold value not just for the existing community, but also for new players entering the game. Factor in that the token is now traded on Coinbase and Kraken, two of the largest US exchanges. This likely means the metaverse will also be accessible in the US. And we all know where the largest wallets in the world are concentrated. Now imagine what could happen to the token where everything falls into place. And that's not all. Recently, the project launched a trading bot inside Telegram, which has already generated $117 million in volume. The bot charges a 1% fee, and half of this amount is used to buy back and burn Floki tokens, making its financial model hyper-deflationary. The Floki trading bot is the fastest and simplest way to buy and manage tokens directly from Telegram. No need to deal with slow DEXs, transaction delays, or slippage issues that cost money. This often means the difference between making 1x or 5x on the same trade. The bot is launching on the mainnets of the three biggest EVM chains, BNB, Ethereum, and Base, with plans to expand to Solana and other top EVM chains soon. The entire Floki ecosystem is incredible. You can easily explore all the elements on their website. I won't dive into each feature since there are so many it would take hours to cover, but just look, they have TokenFi, staking, FlokiFi, prepaid cards, Floki Places, and much more. Floki also actively supports other projects. For example, Floki supports the launch of the Wise Monkey meme coin. 35% of the Monkey token supply will be airdropped to the Floki ecosystem. 27% will go to Floki holders, and 4% to TokenFi holders. Users must hold at least 500,000 Floki tokens to qualify, and the airdrop will be proportional to their holdings. Floki is also growing in the real world through strategic partnerships. Recently, I found that Valhalla partnered with Dubai's Mall of Emirates, and starting November 18, Floki launched a massive ad campaign in Dubai, buying up the most high-traffic banners and billboards in prestigious locations. If you watched Game of Thrones, you probably remember the Mountain. Well, he is now the official ambassador of the Valhalla game, and his character will even appear in the game. You can see him on their promotional banners. Additionally, Floki sponsors football teams, racing events, esports, and much more. As you can see, the Floki community has resources and is heading in the right direction to build brand recognition and develop its ecosystem. What about the price? Currently, if we open the weekly chart, we will see that the price is heading towards its previous all-time high, but much has changed since then. Floki now has a powerful ecosystem and brand, and Valhalla hasn't even launched yet. Once it does, I believe we can easily reach that range. If Floki were to achieve the peak market cap of Shiba Inu, a project I consider much weaker with no real utility, it would mean about 18x gains. Of course, this isn't financial advice, but after conducting this analysis, I added Floki to my portfolio today and will be waiting for the next pump once all ecosystem products are live. But don't stay greedy for too long. Remember to take profits as the price rises. I plan to partly exit around that range, while leaving the rest for potential 15-20x gains. That's it for now. Thanks you all for watching. This was Odes. See you next time.